Welcome to HarmonyCast. I'm your host, Eliminaed, and because I'm not entertaining enough myself, I've invited some of my friends.
We really need to work out what we're doing before we do this because...
Oh my god.
Micro.
Hi, I am MicroMario.
I am a MoistOrange.
Hi, I'm Nix.
Hello, I'm Sherlock.
Hey!
Finally,
We got it!
It took
Huzzah.
27
8
attempts.
minutes.
It did take 8 minutes to get that 10
the
seconds,
intro?
but it's
Got
fine.
this.
But basically, we're in a team called Team Harmony. We're a group of friends, basically, and our name's Team Harmony. So if we want to give more context, do you kind of want to talk about how we became Team Harmony? Yeah.
It's a story of toxicity and friendship, harmony and discord.
Okay.
Damn, that was
Started
profound.
Started off on the fine day of 10th of January 2018, the year of
You
our
remember
Lord.
the day?
I love your research.
That's so cute.
Alright.
I was playing a bit of quick play with Sherlock, and I came and ran into two people running Farrah Mercy, which really shits me in quick play.
It shits us all in quick.
Damn, I wonder who those
So
assholes
I
were.
decided to send a message saying, please don't do that, but with a fair few expletives in it.
Oh, he was actually... No, it was worse. He typed less than what...
About
I guess we gotta make sure that they know I was Farah. Nix was Mercy, right? Is that
Wait,
right?
I never saw
No.
this explicit. Yeah, I was
No,
going to say,
it
I didn't
was-
get...
It
Who
was...
the Messi?
It was Eliminated and Stewie.
Oh, was it? Joey.
I was going to say, I thought I came
Because I
into this
did
later.
invite you. I invited you, didn't I, Nix?
Yeah, you did, but yeah, I didn't get any explicit pharmacy messages, so
Yeah.
No.
unfortunately.
And then pretty much 3 or 4 games later, we ended up being on the same team and had a good conversation. And then just the banter just rolled on. It was pretty good.
Then essentially, it was...
How about from your perspective, Elim?
I gotta be honest, I do not remember this.
God damn it, Elim.
Was I
God
meant to remember
Damn it.
this?
So we have one person remembers the date, one person doesn't even know what
I don't
happened.
know
One
what
person's
was
like, "How did we
going on."
meet?"
I just remember we started talking and they were like, alright, let's create a Discord. And
And I was the first one to do it.
yeah, you created it.
You
We
were.
wanted a name and we're just like, Harmony. Team Harmony. That's
And
it.
then I
The harmony
got
came
dragged in. I was
from-
like, sick.
Yeah,
The
I
harmony
invited-
came from the
Icon.
harmony icon in Overwatch, which was the only one that we all had.
Yeah, we're looking for a player icon. And so we're like, alright, what should it be? We all happen to have the Harmony one.
And we obviously all had all the Overwatch League ones, and you guys tried to make it all go Dallas, and I refused, so that's...
I'm glad I wasn't even there for that conversation. I wouldn't have done it.
No, I was on Houston, I was like, I'm not going Dallas, please.
You know what just came to my head? Alright.
What?
Oh no.
Okay,
Do tell.
okay, so
Eliminator's been thinking. This
let's
is
just
bad.
say, an older folk was like, alright, I want to listen to a podcast while gardening. So she types up Harmony. I don't know. And then they stumble across our podcast. and
And then we
Mhm.
changed their life, and they have a great time. 'cause they're
Yes.
They enjoy listening to our petty issues and
and friendly bants.
friendly bands with
And
only
cute memes.
potentially mild outbursts.
And spice.
And a few broken computer pieces, but what can
oh
you do?
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
a
Stop
couple
talking
broken
about my
mouses.
mice.
Yeah.
Oh, what is the total up to, Micro? Nice,
I
you
am
got-
currently at
being
4
mad.
broken mice.
You need
Oh.
help.
keyboard. How about keys?
I've broken an enter key.
A screen? Are you up to break one of those yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Punching through a screen's kind of ultimate rage.
No,
It
it's
would.
just screens are more expensive, and my one's currently out of warranty, so I'm not going to do that.
Does warranty cover a punch screen?
No, but
Not really.
One's already out of warranty, so
Yeah.
I don't.
He's
So,
hoping he can
You can't
potentially
even
lie.
consider it. Yeah. Alright.
Pretty sure that counts as like fraud, but well, the first thing is, so we added NIS after. When did Orange come?
So Orange came
fairly
from me.
recently.
Yeah.
So
Since...
what was Orange? So Orange talk about joining Team Harmony and just what's happened, because you've been probably the second most active person solely in the memes channel, nothing else, just memes.
What
If
can I
nothing
say?
else,
I
he's
like my
bringing the
meme.
memes.
Hey, I have adorable animals too.
Hey,
Yes,
I
the
don't see
orangutan.
any, Oh yeah, of course.
That is my adorable animal. Anyway, I only had one friend in my entire life, which was Eliminated.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Rip.
it was.
We feel sorry for
I
you.
basically had no friends.
Oh.
So,
Was that your guardian angel?
no, you weren't even a friend.
Oh.
Oh.
So,
Oh,
then
We're getting the tragic backstory in episode 1, guys.
I got invited here, and that was it. That's all that happened.
That's it. We're spread out throughout Australia as well. Aussie
And a little bit
Australia.
of New Zealand.
Oh yeah, a little bit in New
A
Zealand.
little bit in New
yeah.
Zealand.
Since we share servers with them.
Ew.
yeah.
Get
And
them out of here.
Get off my server.
we also have Indonesia as well.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
bloody
yeah, we
hell.
get it. Man,
Hmm.
good everyone. I feel like we should kind of talk about this new Mercy skin.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
bloody good.
It's cute as
If
hell.
If I could get it in real life and someone could wear it for me, that'd be.
I
I'm
would
really
actually
glad
consider
I didn't
cosplaying
say
it.
I would wear it before you came up with that.
Fully
No,
considering
see,
the
that would be
cosplaying.
viable
of
in my life if
I would
there's
cosplay as
someone
that
who'd
skin.
be willing to do that for me, and anyone who is willing to do that now is you don't want to do that. So
See, I really like the look of this skin, but like I hear some people
Dang.
say, "Oh, it's too pink."
See, this is why we need Stewie, because he fucking hates it.
I feel like it's good.
Yeah.
I feel like the amount of pink is actually pretty good. I don't think it's overdone that much.
okay, I'll play devil's advocate here, because I'm not the hugest fan of this Mercy skin. Like I like the
Oh yeah, okay.
initiative behind it, but just the skin in terms of
It's a great cause.
like it is a great cause, and it's like 100%. But just the skin itself is a little bit like they say the too pink. Like I get why it's pink, but just part of it, just some things it seems. I don't know. It's just something about it. Like I think Micro said he likes the hair. I'm not a fan of the hair.
The
and just
hair's
some detail.
probably the worst part for me.
Yeah,
The rest of it is fine. It just sort of
She is a would do out of 10.
it does cross over a little bit weirdly. It's hard to explain.
is that how you rate people, Micro?
Very much so.
Oh, great.
His whole life is just smash or pass. That's it.
And the best thing about it is the proceeds go to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
In a way, I hope they continue doing stuff like this.
I hope they do more.
Do you reckon there should be an option how you can kind of choose how much you paid for this skin instead of
I have a feeling some people would
Some
take
people would
the
be.
piss.
I mean, like
Yeah.
maybe have a minimum
Minimum.
requirement
Yeah.
at like $10,
And then if
maybe.
people want to pay more.
But if people wanted to pay 50, I reckon that'd be kind of good.
There's still people own places who are complaining because it's not fair. I can't afford this skin. Blah blah blah. And it's just like what? It's like it's completely optional.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't need it, but
You
It's
don't
the fact
need it.
that
It's
it
like
is just a cosmetic item means
Yeah.
that you can go without it. But
Mm.
for
It
those
doesn't give you
people
any
who do want
advantage.
to donate to it
yeah.
and have this lovely skin, then they can. It's
Yeah, it's not really paying for a skin. It's donating, and they give you a skin just as a thank you.
yeah.
realistically it is.
Yeah,
It's incredible to see how many people actually purchase this
I
skin.
know. I was actually so happy when I logged on and saw like so
Like,
many merchants
every
of it.
single game, pretty much every single Mercy I've seen has this skin.
I know. That's so sweet.
I think we should move on to our next segment. I reckon we're going to bring this up quite a lot, and we're calling it at Jeff.
At Daddy
Where
No,
we
Brigitte, you hoe.
okay. Where we yell at Jeff Kaplan.
Powerful in gold.
She hurts me.
Essentially, this is where we grab pitchforks and torches and just unanimously go and hunt.
Yeah, I
Don't
kind of want to like.
Pretty
senseless
much.
reasons because we're bad, pretty much.
Well,
There's so
Speaks
many
himself.
abilities in Overwatch that pretty much stops you in your place, such as Anna's sleep, Junkrat's trap, McCree's flashbang, May's primary freeze and ultimate, Reinhardt, well, technically Reinhardt's charge, Roadhog's hook, and then they bring out a new character.
you know what none of those ones have, though? None of those have a 5-second cooldown.
Yeah,
No, 5 second cooldown.
All of them take a shred of skill to actually land.
Yeah.
it's so stupid.
It's too strong of a payoff for how little skill that it takes, and
Yeah,
how
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, look at Sleep Dart. It's a huge payoff, but that shit's hard.
Yeah,
and
it
they've
requires
gone the right
skill
direction when
and
they shrunk the code.
prediction to aim for sleep.
Because,
Um,
yeah, it's a projectile, too, so you've actually got to...
yeah. See, at least Junkrat's trap, you can destroy it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Brigitte, she just gets in there, stuns you, and you can't do anything about it.
And
even when
keeps
you're in
flattening
Junkrat's trap, you can still shoot people.
Yeah.
You don't always die.
Yeah, they went the right way, shrinking its cone. Like it was like one. What was it? It was like a 130, 150 degree cone.
It was, like, pretty much beside her as well. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Mm,
and they shrunk that so it's
I'm glad
about
they did
100
that.
degrees now, isn't
Yeah.
it, in front of her?
Yeah.
And so that's more visually with the shield. But and at the same point, it's not a case of just get rid of it because it's part of how the character flows. Like you have the shield bash and the
Yeah, unfortunately,
I
you
don't
can't
think they
really
should get rid of it.
See, how do you
No.
guys think Jeff should handle this situation, pretty much?
Increase the cooldown, for starters.
Definitely increase the
I want you should be able to kill Brigitte before the shield bash comes back online.
Yeah,
like with a flashbang.
Yep.
yeah, it should be.
I think I'm going to have to play devil's advocate here. At higher ranks, when people can actually aim at characters, she is a lot easier to kill, but her survivability at
But
that
the
point...
fact that she heals herself while she's fighting you as well, like,
Her
Damn, girl.
self-regen is incredible.
yeah.
Oh, she's like extremely good against certain characters. Junkrat.
I know, but they're the characters I play.
annihilated. But it's like I think the biggest problem with the shield bash is more so the fact that it's because she has the shield and like all her self heal and stuff is like at the moment it's like shield bash, oh you missed, hold the shield up, you can basically not take damage, wait the 5 seconds, try again, repeat, process.
Exactly.
If it's like a 1v1 or something. Like it
Mm.
does fall apart when it's like Farah's at range and stuff, and that's what you've got to start doing. So it's simply a case of, well, maybe make that a bit longer. The cooldown a little bit longer will help. You can make it too long because it's part of
Not
the
too
movement
long.
as well.
Yeah, look,
as well.
it's part of her character, and I do support that, but needs to be nerfed a little bit.
Also, maybe just a tiny, teensy-weensy little range change.
Mm,
Oh,
Nothing too drastic. It needs to be tested at each stage to find the correct balance. You're not going to find what you're looking for straight away.
that is true.
no. And the problem is the Overwatch community in general, we tend to knee-jerk reactions.
That's true. We're always mad.
The major Genji nerf that came through from 8-second Dragon Blade and Triple Jump. Oh my god, Genji's dead. Genji still used everywhere. Roadhog's nerf came through. Oh my god, Roadhog's dead. Yeah, he went away for a while, but people are still playing him with the rest of
Yeah,
the
Red Hawk is
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
mean, Mercy's nerf.
Mercy's nerf after the God State Mercy we had.
It
Dreadful for everyone else.
was amazing for me.
It
But-
was fun.
I
I
No,
did
no,
enjoy
but they're
Mercy
like,
at
they're
that
like, oh my god,
stage.
Mercy's dead now. Mercy's
She'll
not going to be
never be
used.
dead.
And it's like,
Yeah.
if you go off, even off pros, and it's like,
Now,
she's
yeah, now
like
Mercy's
But
being
the
70%
used in
Overwatch
Mercy.
League still uses her.
Yeah.
She's like over 70% usage.
Yeah.
In teams, it's like,
It's good to see.
Like the only support ahead of her is Zen, isn't it? In
Yeah, I think so.
terms of pros. Zen's just Zen, like
Zen's just
Zen's
can't
just
not have
Discord
Zen, that's a
orb
DPS
and
too.
transcendence and
Yes.
death
I feel like
and,
Zen
And-
got it.
and Jodak
and Achu sneeze.
and Jodak just like, oh, what's that? You're the best DPS in the world are gonna die of me? Oh, I'll kill them first.
Good luck, buddy.
I feel like we should kind of talk about my profile picture. Should I kind of talk about Moira?
You
Not
just
Moira.
really want to talk about your dog.
You just want an excuse.
You
Okay,
just really
I'll
want to
keep-
talk about his dog.
Just
I'll
pushing
keep
us
this
to
pretty
do
short.
this.
So my dad breeded a border collie dog, and they had 9 puppies, 5 boys, right?
And I somehow did not get a single one, so work that one out.
We did
Ah,
get some
man.
photos, so
Anyway, so when I saw Mora, I mean, a puppy, it had a blue left eye and a brown right eye, and I'm like, it's Mora. I really liked his eyes. That's honestly the main reason why I like this dog so much, because of its size, and it reminded me of Moira.
And it's an amazing, adorable dog,
It's a
and I
great
love him
dog.
so much.
So I messaged my mum. I'm like, all right, hey, I sent her a couple of photos. I'm like, hey, mum, can I keep this dog? And she's like, oh, the dog's cute. Yeah. I'm like, wait, you serious? And yeah, long story short, we got to keep him, which was great. He settled in really, really well. I taught him to sit, and yeah, he's doing great. It's good.
you know it's essentially just happened, guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
This is as close as to what Elim's going to have in recent years, and what any of us are going to have is this Elim's proud parent moment. He's
I was
just like,
so
yes,
proud.
imagine Moira as the child, and he's just like, I'm so proud they progressed so well.
Yeah,
I'm so-
happy Mother's Day, Elim.
This is, yes.
All right. I reckon we should kind of talk about why we mean who we mean in Overwatch, pretty much.
I like to blow people up.
Okay, we should probably do this in more context than just I like to blow people.
Nah, that's it.
There's a fair few
all
characters
you
that do
did.
that though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's
I like to blow people up in a very large radius.
Who could it be?
Who am I?
Leave your
Who
rank.
am
I
I?
blow people up in a very large radius. I have a cone of silence.
Oh,
I can
good
just
old.
shoot for days.
I can shoot.
I will fuck your ultimate up.
You can't just play out the
You
code
were
of
right.
silence.
It is D.VA.
Ooh.
That would trigger people just in the sense, just D.VA. It
I'm
just
a
would-
bit triggered by that, to be honest.
Come
Oh,
on. It's Steva. We all know Steva.
well,
We
I
all
think
know
that- yeah.
Okay. Elim, who do you main and why?
I wonder who I mean.
Who do you main?
Moira. That's the main reason why I wanted the puppy as well, because I'm a Moira main.
By the way.
By the way.
When Overwatch takes over your life to the point it causes you to name animals after characters.
Okay.
Bitch, you know damn well if I got another pet, they'd be named after an Overwatch character.
I just really enjoy Moira. I can do quite a lot with it. That's why I like it so much. And it's satisfying to heal. How about you, Micro?
Me, I love a fair few characters in this game. There are some characters that I am very fond of.
your top
I love
three.
a bit of the old Zarya. I love Genji, and I love Tracer. But no one can step on the toes of my big Winnie Winston. I love how he's able to just go anywhere in the map. He doesn't take a huge amount of skill to aim, which is very good for myself who can't aim.
Yeah, that's always good, actually.
Bubble is so handy in certain situations. his ultimate's really fun to use, and it can really pay off really well in the end. And
Yep.
he just has a huge impact on the game. He's just fun to play.
I gotta be honest, I do not enjoy playing Winston.
No, me neither.
And
I also don't
disagree.
enjoy playing Reinhardt, Orisa.
You're not
yeah.
a tank player.
You're
I'm a
not a
tank
tank
player.
man, Liam.
Definitely not I'm a support main, yeah.
We'll keep you on support.
Okay, so to raise some further context behind this take play is Team Harmony. Out of all the people that we generally sort of, if you go through like the 8 sort of most active members, we have heaps of flex players. We have support mains, tank mains. We're in the very weird. Somehow throughout Overwatch, we do not have someone who is just a DPS main.
We do not have a DPS main,
We really don't.
which,
Our DPS is now crosses.
you kind of need a DPS.
So like, we can play Pharah, I can play Pharah, Micro can play Genji, Tracer. A couple other people, I can play McCree if I want to. And
See, I
stuff.
enjoy
It's
playing
just like,
DPS, but I'm not good at it.
yeah, it's
Hey, pharmacy, we kill it.
Actually, Pharmacy, I absolutely love Farah.
Yeah.
yeah, but I feel like pharmacy is pharmacy. Like the separation between like plat and diamond, I feel like is people's ability to deal with a pharmacy.
That is
Like,
probably
it can still wreck people. Like any pharmacy can do work up to diamond,
Yeah.
and then from diamond, that's like the defining factor between.
It needs to be a good pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Oh, yeah. In terms of my own characters, so my 2 most played are on opposite spectrums in terms of what they take. So my first one is Reinhardt, just because I like the tactical and mind game that comes with it, especially versing other Reinhardts, just keeping track of positioning, people, ultimates, and it's just rewarding when, like, if you bait someone's shadow out, you block it, then shadow their whole team, and you get a team right. It's just so
Nice.
really nice. Like, I've just completely and utterly fucked
Also,
you up.
smacking people's fun.
Yeah. And then, so one's Reinhardt, and then the other one, which is sort of I am extremely inconsistent.
Just say it out loud, Sherlock.
Thinking lightly is Widowmaker. Just because. Well, we said no DPS mains and stuff, but clicking heads is probably the most rewarding sound in the game at all. Is a
Dinking.
hook.
It's so satisfying, yeah.
Yeah, the most rewarding things in this game is a shot or a flick onto a tracer who's blinking around. Like one of those two things happens. Yes, doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, you're like done. You just like feel like you need to tell the whole lot, sit
Yeah.
down, and
Guys,
leave you
I hate it.
alone.
Nice.
So yeah, one character, all tactical, no aim. The other character, extreme aim. There's still tactical. That's the other part I like about Widow is the Widow v Widow mind game is another intriguing thing. Just like when to peek, how to peek, what angles to take, and stuff like that. And like how Widow, you go out of beginning of a competitive game, you have a Widow who kills one person instantly, or kills 2 people in the first minute. All of a sudden, the whole game changes. My team start questioning going out where they were playing, and they have to change how. So it's just like you can have so much influence over an entire game if you can do well, which is that's the big if.
That's the iffy part.
Did you want to talk about your mate?
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm a gamer girl, so obviously I main Mercy and Diva. I
Speaking of
really like.
stereotypes.
I know, I'm literally a stereotype. I love the mobility so much, and I love how much healing Mercy does. It actually feels like I'm doing something. Like, Lucio's fun, but when I'm healing as him, it's just the health bars move so slowly.
Oh, yeah. Lucio, the fun in Lucio's wall riding and boops.
Yeah.
Healing and
which,
speed,
they're
you just
good
like
fun.
I need to learn when to do those, but wall riding and boops is the best bit.
yeah. So yeah, she feels effective, and Diva, I love ruining Hanzo's lives, not gonna lie. It's always a good time. Again, she's the only tank with that kind of mobility, except Winston, and I've already said I hate Winston. And huge bombs are really fun because I'm quite good at them,
Yes.
if I do say so myself.
So you're good at the aspect of her that takes minimal skill.
Hey, the placement of the bomb is... You gotta learn how to do that shit.
It takes knowledge, not skill.
I never said I had
disagree with you entirely, Micro. Oh yeah, Missy gets like at least a 2k bomb every game.
Yeah.
Somehow.
And it's sad because I want to have the play of the game.
Well,
Give me
get
the
better.
play of the game.
And then
girl.
if
The
I
rest
did
of us- the
pitch
rest
it,
of us-
it's Elim hurling a ball into a crowded room.
Can I just say,
Yes.
I have to have gold healing.
He
Every
does.
time I play Mario, I have to have gold healing.
He
It
managed to
triggers me because he got it off me as mercy, and that's not easy to do.
Yeah, well, that triggered you. Remember, there was one Mercy who physically didn't believe him until the final the medals came up at the end in the 5 thing, and you did just like, you bastard.
It's
Like,
because it's
actually happened.
ridiculous. Calm the fuck down. Especially considering you've usually got freaking gold eliminations and damage next to that.
No, God limbs. I mean, not only God healing, but God limbs as well.
Elim's...
Generally not. Gold damage is generally the one he doesn't have.
That's true. It's
damage
usually
is the
silver.
one thing the rest of us have.
Do you guys think that Hanzo's new replacement of Scatter is worse than?
No.
No.
Still better than Scatter. At least he has to aim this one.
The ridiculous amount of DPS that he does now, it makes him so powerful against
now he's
any
actually
kind of spam
viable.
comp.
Yeah.
Which is kind of good, but kind of
Yeah.
hard.
At high
Yeah.
level, they can regularly hit Farahs and
Yeah,
hard to
it
hit
hurts.
characters.
That's a bit triggering.
It just
For-
becomes absolutely incredible.
The only question left with Hanzo, I reckon, is the headshot on the
Guys, what's going on?
Shh. Get out.
Shh,
Okay.
Wait. But yeah, the only thing different, I reckon, is whether you should let the Storm Arrow headshot.
Just saying. If there's any chocolate milk companies listening, feel free to sponsor us.
Please, we love Chucky Milk so much.
Chocolate milk is great. Good for your bones, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
Welcome, Stewie.
so we got
Hey.
Stewie here. Right
How's it
now,
going, guys?
we are recording a podcast.
That would explain it. I was wondering what I walked into.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome. We've been doing this for
Um,
40 minutes.
Feel free to introduce yourself real quick.
I'm Stewie. I guess that's about all there is to know.
It's great, it's great.
Hey, yeah,
right.
round of applause to Stewie, everybody.
Woo!
No, you
Congratulations.
actually deserve it. It took us it took us 8 minutes.
It took us 8 minutes to introduce
started.
ourselves.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
rough.
guess you guys have got a lot more going on then.
Okay, Stewie, we just want your opinion on this Mercy skin. Because,
No, I think I've already given my opinion on that.
Not in the
Which is,
podcast, you
Not the
haven't.
podcast.
No, you're entirely right. Which is, it's absolutely crap. I hate the thing.
Yeah, we need why, because we're using you as devil's
Nah,
advocate.
it's the pink isn't so much an issue. It's the hair that does it in for me.
The hair's not my favourite part, I'll admit that.
No, it makes her look like some tarted up bimbo, and I can't.
Rude,
I
you
can't
look like
abide by
a
that.
tarted up bimbo.
I'm hesitant to go against what I perceive as the sort of general consensus.
That we
but
all love it, yeah.
I hate the thing. I hate that hair so much.
what about the staff? Because I really like
I
the
love
way
the
it
stuff.
looks.
Hold on.
So cute.
Let's see the staff then. I'll get a nice close up of this.
So I think we should wrap it up.
Can we
Alright
get
then.
Stewie's
Well,
opinions
yeah.
on his mains first?
Oh yeah, true. Stewie, who do you main?
Yeah, it seems I've come in a bit late for everything. I
We
made.
can edit you into the actual part, so it seems like you were here the whole.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair enough.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm Stewie, and I was definitely here the whole time, and I made Zen, because I think it might have been I watched some YouTubers say like, do you need damage or do you need healing? Why not have both and choose Zenyatta? And I was like, oh yeah, I'll give that a go. And so he was the first hero that I ever played when I started the game. And it sort of just stuck with that. So like I got used to how he shoots and everything, and you know his lovely projectile hitbox with his orbs, like they're massive. And so I was like, oh wow, I can actually hit shots. And then I'll go and try to play McCree or something, and be like, oh my god, I'm so terrible at this game. Please kill me. But yeah, I think I just got I got all his muscle memory down eventually, and it stuck with me. And so he's the only person that I'm actually effective at most of the time.
Yeah, but essentially you pick Zen in the same because of basically someone giving you an Overwatch version of Paso hardened soft taco kit ad.
Why not?
Why not both?
Can we please stick the audio clip in for that? But yeah, it was like the balance, I guess. Anyway, yeah. Otherwise, I don't know who else I play. I played a lot of Farah, and then Elim stole the thunder from that one, and so I pretty much dropped it because I was like, well, I'm never going to be that good.
Aww.
But now he's on to Moira, so maybe I'll play a bit more of her.
Plug top 500 Pharamane stuck in gold. Famous plug.
Pretty much.
Yep, shameless self-promo, follow Enemy
Yeah, guys,
Eliminated on
if you
YouTube.
haven't
Go
seen my
like,
videos-
subscribe.
Like, subscribe, share with your mates.
Comment. That sort of stuff. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
all that jazz. Thanks,
I don't know.
kids.
Otherwise, it's just
Appreciate it.
filling in tanks. Wow, that was a lot of work, guys. Yeah, good job. We've all done so well.
Yay!
Woo. I
We
just
did
want
it.
to apologize. If some microphones are not as good as others, it's because we're on a Discord server and we all have different microphones. But it's currently the best we can do, and I hope it's fine. I feel like it's
Yeah.
fine.
Just blame it on your shitty teammates. God damn it. Couldn't
God,
switch
every
out.
time, Elim.
You know,
I'm going to raise my hand up and I'm just going to go, my microphone's going to be worst. I apologize. It's going to be a fact. And then we'll probably have to turn me up like 3 times more than everyone else in the entire clip.
Maybe
yeah.
we might get a sponsor who buys us all up new microphones.
And also gives me a
Please.
lifetime supply of chalky milk, please.
And
Please,
Yeah.
we need
At
a lot of
Barista
chocolate.
Bros, I'm begging you.
yeah. Wow, guys. I'm so thankful for this Barista Bros iced coffee right here as I play.
Yum.
well, excuse me real quick while I drink some chalky milk. Mm.
You gotta stick the name in, otherwise, like off-brand chalky milk.
Coles
Anyway.
brand chalky milk.
I would like to thank everyone for listening to this podcast. Hopefully, we can do more of them in the future. It would be
really hope
absolutely
so.
brilliant because I really enjoyed this. Thank you, Eliminated, for setting this up, and have a good one, guys.
Hey, I feel like it
Hey,
was
that was
good.
nice.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.
All right, later, kiddies.
I gotta go.
Adios, my dudes.
Yeah.
Wait, he actually left?
He
Hey,
actually
they
left.
actually left.